Actually, while we wait in the queue real quick, let me go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, so we just got back from Thavnir. Nidana got captured, and we're back at headquarters to regroup and figure out where to go from here while they're making more of the warding scales. So let's see what we got going on. Since there's been progress in both investigations, shall we share the findings from our respective locales?
Your time in Thavnir has certainly been eventful. In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation.
Hang on, I'll be right back. Always forget something. So I wanted to make sure I grabbed an extra drink. Was supposed to bring it in with me when I started the stream, but I got it in the fucking...
Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thavnir.
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower? According to Orenvold and Frodola's report, they were unable to free the Emolja. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Ifrit.
What does it tell us that the Spires even have such defenses? Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal, thus the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners without killing them. Then it stands to reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise. A spire thus conjured must needs be maintained, and I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within. Destroy the core, and the tower ceaseth to be.
Yeah, I
thus
can.
liberating the captives
After this
without
cutscene, I'll
harm.
take the mask off.
So we can hope. And I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Assuming Ishtola's reasoning is correct, The chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none. Any primals will
I've been
have to be
thinking
dealt
about
with,
getting rid of
and
the
defeating
mask
one
for a while.
will likely only lead to the summoning of another.
I
Our
just
every
like the
victory
look of
will
it.
only compound the prisoner's suffering.
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Urianger, Kryl, Jostola, and myself. The remaining scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arcosodora by a considerable margin. If you're to fight primals, then you'd best have at least one healer with you.
And I am more than happy to fulfill that role. I found wielding a sage's armament to be rather intuitive, and look forward to testing them against a more challenging foe.
It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Radzit-Han of our
Starting to
movements,
pick up a little
so
bit
let us
with
make
the
our
story.
preparations and regroup near the tower.
We've laid the foundations for what, like,
The military
beginning
post
of
in
the
what's left
story
of the
for
Hansa hatchery
expansion
should
is gonna
serve as a
be.
convenient staging point.
Now things are starting to go
That
into
sounds
effect,
perfect.
take action,
And
you know?
remember, the experimental aetherite at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
And I did do a test stream earlier because I was having those crashing issues where, like, it kept crashing my PC and I couldn't figure out why. Come to find out, there was a few pieces in my PC that pretty much that needed to be cleaned. It's just with everything I got going on and whatnot in life and trying to do as much streaming and shit as I can, sometimes I forget that just spraying out the inside of my case with some air, you know, in a can doesn't always necessarily do the trick. Sometimes you gotta actually, like, take pieces out and clean them individually. So I took my graphics card out and cleaned it. I took all my fans out and cleaned them. I took my RAM sticks out, my power supply. I took pretty much everything that I could disconnect from the motherboard. I took off, cleaned individually, went in there when everything was out, completely cleaned off, you know, the surface of the motherboard, plugged everything back in, made sure that everything was working fine. Because essentially it wasn't getting as much airflow through, so it was causing certain things to overheat. And it pretty much, it was making my PC crash. But we shouldn't have that issue now. Now that I got everything cleaned out, everything is plugged back in, we should be good to go. Actually, before I teleport that far away, I want to go to Ul'dah. Because I think I have one or two of these hunts that I can turn in to get some of those free Aetherite tickets. Yeah, it's right here. Oh, there it is. Now, I'm wondering, actually, like, can I... Okay, so, like, for example... So, do I get seals for each expansion? at night. Oh yeah, that's right, I was gonna take the mask off. I guess I could just... I haven't seen this face in a minute, bro. I ain't seen that face in a minute. It's been a while since I've seen my character without his helmet. If I'm gonna start going without a helmet, though, I might find a different cosmetic set to use. I know. I don't know, I like the hairstyle. It was either that one, well, when I had created my character, it was pretty much either that one or it was, okay, yeah, so I can only really get it from that one person then. Oh wait, Centurio Exchange. Yeah, see, okay, so yeah, so I get new ones for each thing. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought that I could get it for each expansion. You know, you get a better choice in game. I did not know that. I mean, I know that there's people you could go to where you could change your appearance. Actually, isn't it in my, so like for me it would be the Steps of Nald. I go, oh whoops, I go back to the Immortal Flames, and if I go inside of my quarters, there's like a wardrobe thing or something, right? Here, let's find out. To the inn? What inn? Because I could have swore it was something in here. Oh, of course I did. Oh, no, I'm thinking of the armoire, which actually, while I'm here... Oh, maybe I don't have anything. I could have swore I put something in here, but I guess not. No, I know I don't go to the armoire for that. I was saying I was checking to see if I had put that, if I put that armor, the Clive's armor in there. Yeah, I don't care about that. Adventurers Guild. There it is. But yeah, I think I'm gonna change the appearance of my armor too. I might change it. The cosmetic override. I ain't been in the quicksand in a minute either. Okay. Levmate. Armsmender. Proprietor. And keep the smith. I don't know what the smith is for. Innkeep. Go to a room? Okay. So what do I do now? Crystal Bell? Not authorized to summon the esthetician. Why am I not able to do it? For all that, I could have just left the hair the way it was. That's the sage's path. Which one is it? Oh, it's in the upper decks? Okay. Quest called Only Scalp Deep. Oh, beauty is only scalp deep, okay. Here, I'll just run over there. Yeah, I see it. I got it. Well, hello, lady. Disgruntled madam. Yeah. Uh. Go talk to this guy. To the next area. Yeah, go ahead, go do your coffee. I should be done here in a second. I gotta go to the hustings strip. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't. I forgot you can't go there from here. I have to actually go there. Oh yeah, I guess technically I could have just went to the ship landing instead. Oh, I think I went the wrong side. Son of a bitch. That's down here on the right. Well, hello, sir. Yeah, or I could just use the thing that they just gave me. Wait, really? Ah. Okay. Ew. Yeah, I don't know, man. If I swapped it out for anything, which one is it? It would probably be something like this. I've got very like specific taste in like when creating characters. I've got pretty specific taste when it comes to hair. Mm. Yeah, I know you can modify a lot. See, man, now you got me thinking. See, if the bangs weren't so long in the front, and if, like, it was a little longer on the sides and the back, I wouldn't mind that hair. But, like, to be honest, the hair that you didn't like this right here, I give 90% of the characters that I like, the games I play where you can create your own character, I always pick some version of this kind of hair. I don't know why. I think it's because it reminds me of a samurai. But, I mean, at least I'm not doing something like that. Like, that's too much. That's way too much. But, like... That's not bad, though. I kind of like the longer hair, though. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me nuts. That's good. We'll rock out that token. Since I had a free token anyways, I might as well. All those particle effects almost had me feeling like I was playing fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake again. Okay, but like I said, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do my I might keep my gear. I think I'm gonna keep the gear for now. Keep it the way that it is. Definitely use the Aetheryte ticket. I do not want to pay like 1200 gil. Yeah, come back and change it anytime. Yeah, I know. I wish there was more that I could do though, like with the hair. Like, I kind of wish that I was able to change, like the amount of white to black. You know, like some games will give you the option to do highlights, and then there'll be like a highlight slider. Or like it gives you the option of, it gives you the option of being able to... No, I'm not low on gil. Well, I got like 350 grand. But yeah, having that option is kind of nice, because you can pick if you want to have more of the one color or more of the other, you know. I'm trying to remember what game it was that I played that did that. I feel like it's Guild Wars 2. It might have been Guild Wars 2 that had the slider for the hair. Or maybe it was Elden Ring. I know I gotta start playing Elden Ring again here soon too. Get back into that game before the that way I can get my character leveled up more, so I can be ready for Shadow of the Erdtree. I actually had to stop playing Elden Ring, even though it's one of the greatest games that's ever been created. I actually had to stop playing it for a while, because I didn't want to burn myself out. and I feel like I need to get back into it again. Okay, Nabdeen. Ah, our friend of Eorzea. We've been expecting you. You and yours will lead the mission into the tower, I'm told. The warding scales will be delivered soon. Till then, please stand by at the boat we have readied. When your fellows arrive, I will direct them to join you. We pray for your safety and success. Run. Yeah. But yeah, not too bad though. I got like 350,000 gil. I do know, I'm so close to 1 million Manderville gold saucer points, dude. I really want to hit that million because I have been wanting the Fenrir mount for freaking forever now, man. Do the latest Make It Rain. I don't know what that is. A free suit in it for you. I don't know what Make It Rain is. If this is the future of eat the right travel, I think I'll stick to boats. Aye, no warning, however emphatic, could have prepared me for that. On account of which we are a little late, but fighting fit, mostly. My friends, permit me to thank you for accepting this mission. You must be, we should still call you Varshan, I suppose? Indeed, it would not do to confuse our soldiers. Gold saucer event increased MGP. Huh. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a gold saucer event. Like, usually for the gold saucer, I'll go in, I'll do the mini games for the weekly challenge, like duty log. Like, I'll go in, I'll do the mini games, and then usually I just do chocobo races and the gates that they do, like, once every 20 minutes or whatever. For our part, we are humbled that you should see fit to entrust us with your warding scales. Please convey as much to His Excellency. One for each of you. Please accept them with my blessings. Our thanks. With these, we can go anywhere those with the blessing of light can go. Yeah, I'll have to check on that link after this cutscene's over. Not only for this operation either, but for all the ones to come. We can finally break your monopoly on primals. Been waiting for this day. So have we, my friend. So have we. If everyone is amenable to it, let us review the strategy for good measure. As previously agreed, we will divide into 2 groups. Psychotic and his band will break through the tower's defenses and locate its core. Meanwhile, the rest of us will tend to the prisoners who will doubtless want for healing due to the duress of repeated summonings. The primals which the tower bringeth forth shall be deities of Thavnarian myth. As we have no prior experience with such foes, pray exercise the utmost caution when confronting them. We commence the operation at your word, my friend. For the people of Thavnar, nay, the entire world, we must prevail. The skin underneath my nose, like right here, has been super tender for like 2 days, and I feel like I got a gigantic pimple coming in, like right on my upper lip. I hate it when that happens. Okay, let's check out this link. Trim your beard. Trimming my beard don't help. I don't know why, even when I have a clean face, I always end up, oh shit, hit the wrong button. Even when I have a clean face, I always end up, like, breaking out, like my upper lip breaks out, the right side of my face over here breaks out. I don't know why. I actually just trimmed my beard, like, not even a week ago. It was a lot longer. Wednesday, May 15th at 1 a.m. to Friday, May 34th. Players must first complete one of the following main story scenarios. Oh, these are... Okay, if the... Yeah, I got that done, of course. If they're main scenario quests, then I got it. Oh, yeah. I want to run around like a giant... I don't know what that is. Get rid of the ammo for a few days. Could be a skin irritation. Oh, like get rid of the mustache for a few days? Yeah, I could. So wait, all MGP tokens are plus 50% right now? So like, so if I do, so for example, if I was to go and do a gate, and I was to go and do, like Leap of Faith, instead of 4,000 I get 6,000, that's crazy, dude. Like, that's a big difference. That's a lot. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna, I think I'm definitely gonna have to take advantage of that. Yeah, like, if I 100% it, because you only get 4,000 MGP if you 100% the gate. So, like, for Leap of Faith, it would be getting all of the things, like, getting all of the stars for the Air Force One, which the Air Force One is my favorite one. The one where you're on, like, the weird plane thing, and, like, you gotta shoot the targets and stuff. It's my favorite one. Hey broski, long time no talk to. How's everything been? Life been getting the best of me lately, but I'm making do. I saw that you hit 200 subscribers, which is fantastic. Yeah, dude, how you been, Michael? It's been a long time, yeah. I definitely get that, man. There for a while, I actually took a break from streaming. I think there was a point where over like a 2.5 to 3 month period, I think I streamed maybe like 3 or 4 times. And it was only like a couple hours each time. But yeah, it's been quite a while. It sure has. I'm glad to see that you're making do. You know, hopefully things are starting to turn up better for you. If not now, at least, you know, hopefully soon they will be. Yeah, I mean, it's been alright. I've been getting back into streaming a little bit more, and getting ready to take vacation here on like the 21st or 22nd. I'll be leaving, and I'll be going up to New York for vacation to my sister's wedding and for the birth of my first grandkid, and then I will be back down here again on the June 5th. Bidenomics will be in the past soon. Yeah, hopefully, man, hopefully. Honestly, at this point, I don't even really care who wins as long as it's not him. As long as whoever wins this next election brings down, like, inflation a little bit, that's all I care about, bro. I'm just tired of going to places and still paying, like, $8 for a fucking dozen of eggs. Like, it's crazy. I remember at one point, it was like $12, $13. Like, you were paying, like, $1, if not more than $1, per fucking egg. Like, that shit was crazy, dude. Gas was like almost $6 a gallon. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Between a dozen of eggs and a gallon of gas, it's more money than I make in an hour. You know, like, like, if, you know, it's already bad enough. We gotta pay like $1,750 in fucking rent every single month, you know? And then food on top of it is crazy. Pre-Trump was 1.4% inflation, now it's almost 9%. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think that inflation was as bad with Trump as it has been with Biden. I feel like, I mean, stuff did go up a little bit, but your sister just had a kid a couple months ago. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Is it your the first time you being an uncle? If so, congratulations on becoming an uncle. It is an amazing job. Oh, he did. That's what I'm saying. He did a hell of a lot better. That's what I'm saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some stuff did go up when Trump was president, but it's nowhere near as bad as it is now with Biden as president. Since Biden has became president, like, the prices of things have just been getting ridiculous, man. And it's not like our paychecks are really going up, you know what I mean? It's crazy, dude. It really is. It's nuts. But I'm not gonna say it how I usually say it. I'm just gonna say I'll be right back. I just gotta use the bathroom. better when you cut those pipelines. I don't you guess where your money is going. Yeah. I mean, come on, like, how much money did we fork over to fucking Ukraine? What was it like? What was it like 4 billion or like 40 billion or some shit like that we gave to Ukraine for like war relief efforts and shit? Like, you know how much we could have done with our own country with that kind of money instead of giving it to somebody else? Like, it's crazy, dude. Ooh, I do kind of want Tancred, but...
Twould be a pleasure as
give it our
always.
all.
I can't because he's a tank. I can never use Tancred because he's a tank, and I fucking hate it. Like, Tancred is probably one of my favorite, like, combat characters in the game. And I don't never get to do nothing with him. The only way I could do something with Tancred would be, like... If I was to like create a DPS character or like a healer character and level it up like crazy, then I could go in and do like certain like duties and stuff with him, but it ain't even really worth it. Alrighty, here we go. Every location within the tower. Okay.
This will hurt.
Now, if you haven't noticed, I can pop up another buff and get next 10% FPV. Oh no shit, I didn't know that. See, I was wondering about the buffs for the like the free company or whatever, because I thought that it said that like I wasn't able to use them myself, like because I wasn't high enough rank in the free company or whatever. Like I'm not able to activate any of the buffs, and that sucks because a lot of the people that we have in our free company don't even play the game anymore. And I still do, but because I'm not like high enough rank, I can't. Like I can't remember why exactly it was, but I remember I wasn't able to activate any of the buffs or anything, and I assumed that was why. I could be wrong, but. Yeah, I'm gonna catch that. Oh well. The minutiae come to life.
This will hurt.
Oh yeah, that's right, we had to separate at the beginning. I forgot about that. Michael, you're still in my Discord server, right? Like, I think you're still a part of my Discord.
You underestimate me!
I could be wrong, but... No one's playing always the FC lead, but since it took a long day from the game transfer tonight, just promoted him to lead. I don't know how that went down, but apparently you can't. Okay. Yeah, see, I didn't know about all that. Well, I took a break for a while there because, like, I had left my job and was looking for another job, and it took me like a couple months or something like that to be able to find more work again. So I lost my subscription, so I stopped playing for a while, and then, I ended up starting that Guild Wars 2, playthrough that I did there for a little while. You know, so yeah, I stopped playing for a while, but...
This will hurt!
You cannot stop us!
I got back into it. I figured I'd get through Endwalker. I tried to get Dawn Trail, like, before I lost this last job because they weren't gonna let me take my vacation, so, like, I pretty much left because I need to take my vacation. Like, there ain't no way I'm missing my sister's wedding and my first grandkid. Like, that's just not gonna happen. There's no option where that happens, you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, so I tried to get Dawn Trail while I was still working at the other place, but I wasn't able to get it. Like, I don't know why, but for some reason, like, the store was being ignorant and it wouldn't let me buy the fucking game. Like, it wouldn't let me buy the expansion. And it sucks because, like, now I'm not working, you know, so, like, I don't have a paycheck, so now I can't buy the game even if I wanted to. Yeah, so it sucks. I was hoping to be able to get
You underestimate me!
Get Dawn Trail that way by the time I got back from my vacation and shit. Oh, shit. I assume I gotta be in here. Or maybe not. I don't know what that was. But I survived. I know that.
You underestimate me!
Store had a revamp with the payment system. See, I don't know what these are. Like, am I supposed to be standing in here? Oh, yep, shit. I hit the...
you now.
Revamp with the payment system and everything got all messed up. I know that that's what it is. Like, I know that I'm supposed to fucking stand inside of those things, but I can't stand inside of all of them. Like, I don't know why the NPCs aren't doing it, but maybe I'm not supposed to stand in them. I don't know. I thought I did, but I could be wrong. There we go. Let me go ahead and join the voice chat from my Discord. Usually I'm always in the voice chat when I stream, just in case somebody jumps into chat or whatever, but I forgot to tonight. But hell yeah though, Mike, it's good to see you back. Or Michael, I forgot. It's one or... Is it you that doesn't like being called Mike? I know a couple Michaels, and I know one of them doesn't like being called Mike. But I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah.
Hello.
What's up, bro?
Not much. How you doing, man? Well, I guess you answered that question already.
Yeah, nah. It don't bother me now.
Okay. Yeah, well, because I know, like, for example, my clan leader in RuneScape, I know he doesn't like being called Buddy. Like I said, there's I know a couple Michaels, and I know one of them don't like being called Buddy, one of them don't like being called Mike or Mikey or something like that. So hard to keep track.
And I'm like going hard through the FC stuff. Trying to build like submersible, trying to make some build for the FC itself.
Right, I might have to turn you up in the Discord, man.
I'm trying to be a little cautious because I got the thin walls and someone next to me sleeping.
Right, yeah, just for some reason I had you like super quiet. I don't know why, that was weird.
Oh wow.
There we go, I got it that time.
For the third time, I'm using
You underestimate me!
any stats. You see the teams.
You underestimate me!
Yeah, I guess that that other guy that I have in the chat right now, I guess he said something about there's an event that started today that's going on.
Oh yeah, the Make It Rain event.
Yeah, where it's like 50% increased MGP,
Mm-hmm.
which
And
like
honestly,
that's
that'd
crazy.
be a good thing too, because when you do gates, you can also get the what's it called, the tombstones for the other event,
Yeah,
and you're just double dipping right there.
yeah, it's crazy, dude. Okay, let me see if I can figure out real quick before I continue. Why in the hell?
That's something I want to look at soon. Can I buy?
I'm sure it would be under voice and video. Shit, what kind of headphones are these again? I forget the brand of my own headphones. That's okay, it should be fine actually, I'm sure it'll be okay. Alright, say something real quick.
Something?
Okay, yeah,
How's it sounding to you?
yeah, I should be able to hear you a little better now. I don't know
Alright.
why, but the sound
Just for being
effects.
fucky.
Yeah, for some reason the sound effects in my game were just really loud. Like it kept drowning out the sound of your voice. I'm like, what the hell? I got you turned all the way up to 200% in the Discord. I'm like, why the hell can I barely hear him?
I have the game turned down in like the Windows settings because of that reason.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I try to turn down
Like
the
in Windows, they
in-game
got like
settings.
50%.
Right.
Like just for when I use headphones. When I'm using my speakers, I just let it go.
I know come the 17th, I'm probably not gonna stream Final Fantasy for a little bit. Pretty much because on the 17th is when the double XP event starts for RuneScape. And I definitely gotta take advantage of that because I do the membership thing. I get like an extra 100%, so it literally doubles my XP for everything you do in the game. And I get like 48 hours worth of gameplay time that I can use over the course of like a 10-day period or some shit like that. So I want to make sure that I utilize that to the fullest, you know.
Yeah, get the most out of it.
Yeah.
I got you. I've played fucking RuneScape since... Ooh... 2008?
Yeah, it's definitely an old game. It's
been a
the
long time
first
since I played
MMO.
RuneScape.
Yeah, it's the first MMO for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people I know, they say that, like, their first MMO was either EverQuest or RuneScape. I'm like, God, EverQuest, I haven't played that game in years either.
I've never played EverQuest.
Really? Oh, man, you're missing out.
Yeah. Nah, but back when I was playing RuneScape, though, I could barely play the game. Because the computer I had was so shit.
Oh, yeah. I know there's one of the developers, like one of the actual co-founders, one of the brothers, like, because you know RuneScape was founded by two brothers. The one brother, Andrew, I guess, is actually making another game. Like, he's making it's gonna be called Brighter Shores. I guess it's supposed to be like his version of a more AFK friendly, like RuneScape type experience. I was thinking about trying it. He was saying something about it coming out either the end of this year or the beginning of next year. And
That's interesting.
I think I'm gonna try it. I mean, I play RS3. Like, I don't play old school. And it's like, because RS3, with it being out as long as it has, like, the graphics already aren't necessarily, like, top-notch graphics, because it's like a 20-something-year-old game. I mean, it's damn near, like, a quarter of a century old. Yeah. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, we did just get a roadmap for, like, what they got planned for the rest of the year, and all year long so far, they've been making different types of, like, graphical enhancements and stuff. Like, just this last week, they did a graphic update for, one of the most popular, like, Slayer dungeons in the game.
You underestimate me!
Over in, like, the Relica,
You cannot stop us!
District area, so... They're doing what they can to try to bring the game as, like, to make it look as good as they can, but being that the game is so old, like, you can only make it look so good when it's on such an old engine, you know what I mean? And just the amount of money that it would cost to bring it to a newer engine is, you know, obviously a lot of fucking money. So I feel like that's why they're doing that other game, the Brighter Shores. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit better graphic-wise than RuneScape 3 is, specifically for those players that
You
want
underestimate
something that looks
me!
a little prettier. There's a lot of new stuff in it. A lot of people would like to amplify it. That's been a disaster.
You underestimate me!
When it comes to me and, like, the whole presidency thing, man, like, to be honest, I don't really care who becomes president, as long as the price of things don't skyrocket, and as long as whoever becomes president puts our country first, that's all I really care about. Like, I've always said, as long as there's not foreign guys with AKs in my backyard, I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to what goes on politically. Like, my dad gets more into that political stuff than I do.
Yeah.
But I
So
might
fun.
keep an eye on it this time just to see what happens. I just want to see what ends up going down.
It'd just be nice to have somebody in office that
shit,
puts our
I went
country
the wrong
first ahead of like every other country.
Right, and see, that was my thing with Trump, is it's like, don't get me wrong, he's not necessarily the most likable guy in the world, and I get that, and sometimes he can be an asshole, and I get that, but nobody can deny that, like, in terms of our country, like, Trump definitely put the US first, like,
Yeah.
the 4 billion or 40 billion, whatever it was, like the amount of money that we gave over to Ukraine, Trump would have never let that happen. He would have never gave over that much money to a foreign country. At least I don't think so anyway. But you never know.
This will hurt.
But we'll see how it all goes.
I have you now.
Okay, what's up with these spheres? Oh shit, I'm assuming, yep, I'm supposed to be out here, and I took damage. Whoops.
Oopsie daisies. Why is my stream lagging? Fuck.
That was
This will
pretty-
hurt.
I have you now.
There!
Fuck.
Shit.
God damn it.
Let's give them a show.
Yep, that just happened. And so did that.
You underestimate me.
My
Feel like-
Wi-Fi is
what the-
all friggin' wackadoo.
Oh, your Wi-Fi's messing up? That's never good.
In game, I'm okay, but I'm looking at your stream. It starts buffering every like 10 seconds until I lower it down to like 360.
Oh, yeah, that's no good.
Keep on telling myself one of these days I'm gonna run a hard line through the attic into my room. That's just a lot of effort.
Right.
Let's give them a show.
I've been in this place for like a year now.
Let's give them a show.
There we go, we beat her. Nice, very nice.
Sound effects all the way fuck down, please.
Kinda like the look of those pants.
Go, still buffering. I know the set piece for this dungeon is pretty nice. I like it.
I know, I just changed my hairstyle a little bit ago. I was thinking about changing the glamour for my weapons. I'm just not sure what exactly I want to put on it. I mean, like for my armor and stuff. I'm just not sure exactly what I want.
Gotcha.
You know, for my my Dragoon, I'm running a Eden chest piece, the first tier of Eden.
Oh,
No,
nice.
it's that was my last set. I'm running the third tier of Omega.
Oh, right, okay.
I have like all my plays are full. Half of them are for Minecraft is the only class I've ever been playing was Dragoon, Reaper, Sage, Warrior, and Dancer.
I know, well that's my thing too, is that like right now I'm just kind of trying to get through the story, like obviously after I get back from vacation and start working again, like I know that obviously I'll have to like I'll have to buy Dawn Trail and go through Dawn Trail and whatnot, but
Yeah.
after I get done with all the story, I
This
plan
will
on trying
hurt.
to get my warrior like leveled up to where he needs to be.
Mhm.
And then after that, I think I'm gonna switch from tank to DPS. And I was thinking about doing a Reaper or a
Reaper's fun. I enjoy Reaper.
yeah, either Reaper
It's
or
simple, it's
Samurai.
easy.
I heard Samurai could be a little bit of a pain in the ass, like if you don't know exactly what you're doing with how how it actually works. I heard it can be a pain, but I feel like it would be fun to try to learn.
I don't have experience in Samurai. I never touched it. I picked up the first job quest and that was it.
Right.
You cannot stop us!
I know I did
I
that
know
for
it on that.
yeah, I did that for a couple of the jobs where I just kind of did like the beginning thing just to unlock the job so that I had it. When
Yeah, I did that
wanted
for
to try it.
everything.
Yeah, I think I did that for I think Reaper. I think I did the Ninja one,
Mhm.
and
I
I
played
think
Ninja for a
Samurai.
little bit.
I heard
Ninja's
Ninja
pretty
was
fun.
fun.
I'm like
Yeah.
65 right now. Got a good input on that. I talked to Alex.
Yeah, Alex is crazy with the ninja, man. Probably the best ninja that I've seen in the game so far.
He hasn't played for a year and a half. Bastard.
I know.
Him and the other guys are trying to get me to play War Within, World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm down. I wouldn't mind. So I could actually play with other people instead of running through this game by myself.
Right. I tried the whole World of Warcraft thing, but I don't know.
I played mostly classic WoW, so I saw like classic Andy Brain.
Right.
I tried a little bit of retail not too long ago, just power leveling at mage.
See,
It's
well,
not too bad.
You underestimate
my
me.
thing with World of Warcraft is that, like, Alex and everybody else, like, they want me to play the game so bad, but, like,
Yep.
my thing with World of Warcraft is so many people, went back to start playing after Classic came out, and it's like, oh, the memories, the nostalgia, but it's like,
There.
I never really
Yeah.
got the whole thing with all of that, because I never played World of Warcraft when I was younger. Like, when all
Same.
of those guys were playing World of Warcraft, I was playing RuneScape. So, like,
So when I was playing WoW and RuneScape, I was on my PS2 playing whatever the hell I had.
right, like Lord of the Rings,
I
the
never
Two
had it.
Towers, you know what I mean? That was my
until I
jam.
was like 14.
Right, yeah, it's like, and I remember when I had a PS2, fucking Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers was probably my favorite.
Bro, I had that game on the fucking GameCube, bro. That shit was
Yeah.
lit.
And then, like, you remember when they came out with the Third Age, and they turned it in, like, a full-fledged fucking RPG game? Like, Lord
I
of the
never
Rings...
played the Third Age.
Dude, it was probably the best of the Lord of the Rings games. Like, it was so fucking good, man.
Oh, you're in a barn, too.
Such a good game. What do you mean, like, back up in the game?
Through the wall.
Oh, it don't really matter.
I mean, we play with AI, it's all
Yeah,
single target,
they're
it's still
just-
kind of rough.
Yeah, they're just trash
Oh.
mobs.
Back up to the wall, you say. I got you.
Yeah.
Alright. That way you're out of the closet.
I just don't like going all the way up against the wall, because then I can't fucking see nothing. because it's like it kind of blocks the camera, you know, like you can see more.
Or, you know,
when
you
you're
just
not.
head up to the, on the bridge instead.
Oh, there we go. Better crits when attacked from behind. Yeah, I guess,
Oh, I
because
see
the
what
other
you're saying.
NPC characters would end up attacking them from behind if I pulled them to the wall, so I guess it makes sense.
I see where you're going at.
Oh, it's over here. Okay. Okay, my companions, you guys ready? Let's do this. Let's fuck her up. Activate my blood weapon, get my gauge back up. That was fun. Oh wait, shit, I gotta actually fight Sandarupa now?
Yeah, it's all three of them.
Shit.
I'll just focus one down and then go from
Yeah, it would probably be
the
the
first
best,
one to Cinder to the one.
considering the fact that I've already been attacking her for like half the fight. It would probably be better to just do it like this.
Yeah.
Go. Not bad. No way, bro. I have to pop my blackest night.
This will hurt.
I have you now.
Oh, shit.
Let's give them a
Whoops, my
show.
bad, guys.
For NPCs, I don't have feelings.
But you love Paladin, even at range, you can still smack them. Yeah.
I have you now.
Gotta take this one out, man. I wanna get her out first.
Yeah, I'm caught up with all of Endwalker. I'm just kind of doing bullshit until Dawn Trail drops.
Right.
Plus, since I haven't done any of this stuff in a while, I kind of forget what's what.
Okay, on to the next sister.
Lately, I've been just focusing on like crafting and gathering flicks. But I haven't done much of combat in one. I had my tombstones like 3 weeks ago. I just don't care.
Right. He's done all the Endwalker, I guess. this other guy in my chat.
Yeah, I'm reading it.
You underestimate me!
The only thing I haven't done was any of the, like the last step for the crafters for the expert recipes. I
Right.
don't want to go through all that, if I'm being honest.
I know, I feel you, dude. Honestly, the crafting stuff is probably gonna be like the last thing I do. Oh, he said he's a master
It's nice.
crafter too. Nice.
It's nice to have them at least at 90. Just so that way they can just stock up on grade 8s and just repair all of your gear instead of going to a mender and spend all your money.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Oh, got a grimoire.
I was trying to tell Jason and Jeff about it too, and they said, nah, I'm gonna level up like 1 or 2 crafters and that's it.
Right.
Well, no, if you just do them all, and you spend your seals on grade 8s, you're good. You don't have to spend any money.
Splendorous tools, he says.
That's new relics.
Dude, I can't wait for Dawn Trail to drop and like for the graphic update that the
Is
game's
everyone
getting.
alright?
True.
It's gonna be so.
We fortified
like,
the captives
much
with what
needed.
magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
So there's a lot of like repair my own gear.
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
Quagmire.
Giggity.
I believe we
You're
stand in
right.
the
They
tower's
pronounced it
beating heart.
Quagmire, but you know
What
what it
sayest
is.
thou, Stone?
Quagmire.
Who else but Quagmire?
I see it. Ether
haven't
siphoned
gotten
from
to
the
the fisher
land runs
yet.
up through the spire,
I
flowing
finished
to
my
a
minor
single
maybe about
point.
a week ago, and I'm like halfway done with my botanist.
This is the core
Oh,
we
nice.
seek.
Also, I haven't really done a lick of fishing besides
something
like
is
spearfishing
off.
for earthquake sand, and
As
that's
large
it.
as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. 'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy.
Although I did
consuming it.
finish Feast of
I
Famine
need to take a closer look.
3 weeks ago. For the past 4 years, it's been in my quest log, so that's a plus.
Oh, you finally did it 4 years later?
Yeah.
That's great, dude.
Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core. A man's limb.
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Throw your spear at it. Straight up Olympic Games mode. Oh, he's gonna do it, isn't he? Throw it.
Who's on next game's mode?
Right. Oh no, he didn't throw it. He did a pole vault jump instead. Just high jumped the shit out of that core.
And that should
Was
be
this
the
Leap
end of it.
Faith? It is. Ugh.
Star dive.
What now?
I want to know how
My
they're gonna
theory that the
redo
tower
fucking
might come
Dragoon.
crashing down
That's gonna
following
be
the core's
interesting.
destruction
Yeah.
doth appear
Dragoon
to
was
be
my
correct.
main since I started playing this game.
Bully for you! And
Right.
how are
And
we supposed to
since
survive the
Endwalker, I
fall?
started branching out to other jobs.
See, when I first started playing, like, my character
What of the
choice at
prisoners
the
below?
beginning, like,
The
I
floor
was
beneath
either
our very
gonna
feet
be
dissolves.
like a warrior
Brace
Dark
yourselves.
Knight kind of guy, or I was going to be Dragoon.
I pray I'm not too
Um,
late.
But I was told that if you're, like, just getting into Final Fantasy XIV and you haven't, like, played the game already, I was told that the tank role is probably, like, the easiest of the three to pick up as a new player. 'Cause
Yeah,
at
I was
least
always
for-
scared of tanking because I don't like being responsible for other people. If I just hit things and kill it, I'm good.
Right. Well, I guess the reason why is because people kept saying that it was like the easiest class to pick up
What
at the very
happened?
beginning because of
Where
how
are
easy
we?
the game is through the base game in Heavensward. And then people said that like by the time you hit Stormblood, you should have like such a decent grasp of the game and like the mechanics and stuff, and then it would
By
be
my reckoning,
easier to go
we're
and
still
do,
on the
like,
island where the
DPS
tower
and
stood.
healer and stuff, but
'Tis as
which
if it
makes
never
sense
existed.
because the game does ramp up a little bit going from
Hardly
Heavensward
a
to
scratch.
Stormblood.
But how?
Yeah, Tango's never really my thing though, but now I picked it up in Endwalker when it's like the easiest thing in the world to do.
Graha
Even
wove a
freaking
levitation
Shadowbringers
spell at the
was
last
easiest thing
moment.
to do.
Large enough to
Yeah.
catch everyone, it would seem.
I really don't mind it all that much anymore.
Yeah, if I, like, when I do end up switching and
That
going
explains the
from
lack of
tank
obvious
to
injuries.
DPS, then I feel like I'm probably going to spend a decent amount of
The
time
expenditure
inside
of so
of, like,
much
the
ether
deep
has taken its
dungeons.
toll.
Speaking
Like,
We will
of
need
House
which,
of
plenty
the
of
Dead and
rest,
stuff.
but should otherwise be
yeah,
none the worse
I
for
was
wear.
just about to
Oh
say,
yeah, you want to
speaking
run to
of which,
100?
Huh?
You want to run the floor 100?
I
Get
haven't
those
even
And the
50
immediate
tomes?
problem is what to do with our new
Yeah,
friends
I
here.
haven't even gotten that far. I was just about to say that, like, Palace of the
There'll be
Dead
much
is the only
change for
one
their
that I
time in
have
the tower.
unlocked because I
Even if
keep
their bodies are
starting a
intact,
playthrough
I doubt we
for
could
it,
say the same for their minds.
and then I always end up, like, restarting the playthrough. And I
Yeah,
never end up
I've
getting
been-
far enough to unlock the next
Angelo
one.
and I will take care of that.
I've been trying to get Necromancer for like 3
I
years
have
now.
every faith in you, Alize, but there are
And
just
I
too many for
always
you to treat
freaking
alone.
die by like floor 60, so I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm done.
Right. Well, I mean, in all reality, like, what I would probably
We'll send
do
it once
would
to
be,
Eorzea
I
for
mean,
more
I might
proxies,
try and get
and
to,
call
like,
on the
floor
local mages to lend
100
a hand.
with my Dark Knight or whatever.
Hail,
Yeah.
Scions!
But for right now, I would probably just focus on getting to a high enough floor
We
to
were
unlock
watching
the
the
next
tower
one and
when it
just
simply
repeat that until I have all of them
disappeared.
unlocked.
What happened here?
Because I feel like when I do go to try to
The threat is
finally
banished,
go all the way
and
through
thy
all
people
200
delivered.
floors of Palace of the Dead,
They are,
I'm
however, in need of
probably going to
treatment,
be doing
and
that with
we
my
of a
warrior.
secure locale
because
and
I'm
helping
pretty
hands
sure
to
my
assist
Dark
us in
Knight
its
is
provision.
not going to be strong enough to go through 200 floors on solo.
Yeah. Dark Knight's gonna be a little rough.
Yeah,
You
which
shall
I
have
might
all
do
this
that
and
because,
more.
like, after I
Come,
get through the
let us
story,
convey these
my
unfortunate
first
souls
thing
to the city.
after I'm all caught up is gonna be getting my warrior the rest of the way up to level 90. So I mean, I could always use Palace of the Dead as a way to level up, and you know, also as a way to get used to the skills and stuff. And I could be trying to hit 200 while going through Palace of the Dead and getting XP to level up, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would probably be the best way for me to do it. Just fucking Palace of the Dead and whatever highest level dungeons I can do, you know, shit like that. Okay. The liberated prisoners are being transported to Radatan for treatment.
That'd be black, so I'm at 5 years.
Alice and Ustola will oversee the administration of the
Yeah, I
tempering
think I wanted to
treatment
say I
with
started
support from those who
actually
know a
getting
healing
into it
spell
by
or two.
like early 2020.
Okay. We'll go and join them in the city once you've had a moment
It
to
was
catch your
like
breath.
January or February 2020 is when I actually went like hardcore into the game.
Right. Yeah, no, I was pretty hardcore into it there for a little while too. And then like I said, I kind of burned out a little bit, and then, you know, like I said, I lost my subscription. And then after I started working again, I decided to try and do Guild Wars 2, so I did that for a little while. And
Guild Wars was fun. I liked it.
yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I got all the way through the base game. I do have the first two expansions, Path of Fire and Heart of Thorns. But
I think I got that stuff when it was on sale one time when I was living at the apartment. And
that was pretty much
Buddy also
what I did.
was like, yo, try this out with me. It's on sale. And I'm like, alright, sure.
Yeah, I got
So
mine,
I'm like
and
5 minutes playing it.
it was like half off, and then it was like half off of the half off. So it was like
I got that shit
$12
dirt
and
cheap.
yeah, it was like $12.50 for like to upgrade my account and to get like the game and the 2 expansions. It was like $12.50.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy. It's awesome. Had enough rest, have you? You were never one for being idle, right? Barshan bade us come to Megaduta
And I originally
at our
made my
earliest
account.
convenience.
I think it was.
The others will join us there once we have finished tending to the prisoners.
2019. But then
Wait,
Classic
on
Well
second
dropped,
thought,
and
you
my
and
buddy was like,
Estinian should
"Yo,
go on ahead. I need to make a
play
quick
this with.
detour by
It's
the
gonna
Great
be
Work.
great." Spent like 4 months playing that, and I lost my road bonus, which kind of sucked. Not gonna lie.
We left Graha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's
It
crammed
was
into
like
a
what was it,
specimen jar.
road to 70.
Just you and me then. The guardsman at the gate should wave
Because
us
80
through.
was Captain Shadowbringers. Yeah.
Right.
Missed on that sweet XP bonus.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh well. I ain't sweating it too much. Frickin' once you get to like Stormblood doing Peace Tribe quests, it's good XP.
That's good.
Just going from 60 to 70 sucks.
Oh, I bet. I know, I was thinking about doing something different, man, like...
Yeah, not as, yeah. And the Koji. Got a double dip on those.
I was thinking about starting a playthrough for something. What I really need to do is, I really need to finish my playthrough for fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I finished Remake. It was good. I bought Rebirth, and it's still sitting right next to me sealed. I haven't
Yeah,
touched it.
like, I heard that Rebirth is even better than Remake, and I can't wait
Oh,
to
yeah.
see, how they end up closing it out with the third one.
I saw Nutfriend playing like the first 10 hours of the game, and I bought it right there.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
just
crazy,
waiting to
dude.
play it. I'm too busy doing prep shit.
I also thought about doing a playthrough for Final Fantasy 15, because in my opinion, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely not the best game in the franchise, but I feel like Final Fantasy 15 got way too much hate when it first came
15
out.
got fucked over in development, which pissed me off because
It's not
I
that
bought
bad
that
of a
game on launch. I pre-ordered that game, and I played it all the way through. It was good. I enjoyed 15. And with all the updates and the extra DLCs coming out that was supposed to be in the base game,
Yeah, they have crazy amounts of
it
DLC
fleshed it out, and
for
it was decent. It's just, it was in development hell for so long.
Yeah, have a good one, buddy.
Sorry, Nexo, have fun.
But yeah, it
Plus,
was
it was
like
stuck
it was
in development hell for so
a while.
long.
Though I've been
It
around
just-
a ton before, this
it
place is
sucked.
a veritable maze.
Like, it hurt me to see this game be so
Rather
long.
than risk getting lost, we had best ask
But
for
getting, like,
directions from the sentry at the fountain.
The collector's edition,
Lead the
whatever
way and
Royal
don't
edition
expect
I
me to
think it
act
is
as your
now.
tour guide like certain others.
It's good. It also added like extra scenes from like the beginning of the game, kind of fleshed it out a bit more.
Right. See, I feel like Final Fantasy 16 is what they wanted Final Fantasy 15 to be. You know what I mean? Like
Story wise and how complete the story was. Yes.
yeah,
that's
like,
pretty
not
much how
even
it's supposed
just that, but, like, the way the story is, the way that, like, the world is, the way that, like, in a sense, they kind of kept the same, like combat and stuff like that. They just kind of refined it and, you know, fixed it up a little bit, but I feel like Final Fantasy 16 is, like, what they wanted Final Fantasy 15 to be.
More or less, I could see that. It was definitely a branch into the action RPG scene,
Yeah.
which the combat in 15, it felt good. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I feel like the combat is why they
16?
got the most hate. like switching
because it
from
wasn't
the
like your classic
turn-based.
quote-unquote turn-based whatever. But I mean,
Final
out, like,
Fantasy
2016.
VII wasn't necessarily, like, even the original Final Fantasy VII wasn't necessarily the same style of, like, turn-based play either. And people,
no,
you know,
because
people
it
consider
focused
number
on, like,
7
an
to be...
ATB.
Exactly, and people consider Final Fantasy VII to be the greatest in the franchise. So, like, I don't understand why people hated so much on the content, like, on the combat from number 15. I thought the combat was fun. I enjoyed it, like, the way that you can,
Oh yeah, freaking
like,
warping around
teleport
and shit.
warping
That was
around,
fun.
like,
I don't want this.
super dope, dude. Super dope. And I don't I feel like that game got way too much hate, and like the mixture of the developmental hell and the hate that they got for like the combat, I feel like it destroyed a game that otherwise would have been good.
Yes.
And they overhyped it. They overhyped the game for the amount of issues they were having with the development process and shit like that. And then when the game came out, people, it was the case of that game that gets so hyped up that no matter how good the game actually is, it can never live up to the expectation, so people are just disappointed.
It's just gaming in general.
That's like what happened with Diablo 4. I mean, don't get me wrong, Diablo 4 definitely had issues. They still do have issues, but if they wouldn't have hyped that game up as much as they did, I feel like they wouldn't have lost, what was it? I think it was like 96% of the player base was gone within the first like month and a half, 2 months of the game coming out.
Yeah, I'm part of that statistic.
Oh, me too. I was pissed when I paid $90 for the game, and it took me like 2 weeks just to get through the fucking story mode, because every time I tried to log in, my character was just rubber banding all over. Like the amount of times that I died to enemies that I couldn't see, and then my screen would just cut to like 75 feet behind me, and there's like this big group of monsters around me. I'm like, bro, that was like 2.5 minutes ago. I was all the way back
exactly
there. But yeah, I mean, I heard that they are trying to kind of get some stuff going with Diablo 4. They did just release another new season. There's a lot of people saying that the game is actually in a pretty decent, like, playable state now. Like, I almost thought about going back and playing through some of the seasonal content just to see how it is. But if I do, I'm definitely making a new character, because I am definitely, like, I'm not being a fucking druid again. Fuck
like,
that.
I feel like I fucked up my road.
Yeah, I definitely did. Like, me picking the druid was a terrible idea. At first, I'm like, oh, cool, I could transform into a bear. I could transform into a werewolf. Like, I get different, like, different skills that have, like, augmentations that can boost the different types of styles I want to do. Like, I thought it was cool, and then I found out, like, a quarter of the way through the campaign, when I kept dying every 2 fucking seconds, that the druid is all pain until you get, like, to the very end of endgame. And then the druid becomes, like, the greatest. Yeah, and then it becomes, like, the greatest class in the game. It's crazy.
Yep. I was thinking about re-downloading it too, because my brother and one of his friends are playing it on Xbox.
If you do end up re-downloading
more people to play with.
Yeah, if you do end up re-downloading it, let me know. Because I will like, I'll totally re-download it, and, like, I'll give it another shot with you.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, don't know how much time I want to invest in it, because it's a fucking slog to go through. But just here and there every once in a while, we're fine.
Right, right.
And it's not like Diablo 3, we just power level to max in like 2 hours and do like tier 120 rifts.
Right. Dude, I'm hoping that they give me my fucking money back for Dragon's Dogma 2, dude.
Didn't like it?
Can't play it. Like, I literally... I opened it, And even just sitting at the starting menu, like the start screen, the fucking memory usage for that game is absolutely ridiculous. I hit 93% memory usage. And like, it was, memory usage and CPU usage. I hit 93% just sitting at the fucking start menu.
What are your specs?
I mean, I got 16 gigs of RAM right now. My processor, like my CPU, I got a Ryzen 5 5600G. I got, my graphics card is an RX 6600, so I got 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Like, I got a decent...
pretty decent system.
Yeah.
Why is that game running so bad?
I have no clue, bro. Like, it got super high. I'm like, oh, maybe if I go into the settings and I turn the volume, like, the graphics all the way down. So I went into the settings, I turned the graphics on the absolute lowest that they can go for the game. Can't get any lower. And the game crashed during the opening cutscene.
What the hell?
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know if maybe I need to go from 16 gigs of RAM to 32 gigs of RAM, or what.
How many things are running in the background is my question. Like,
nothing.
What else did you have open?
Like, I literally have Steam open, because, you know, you gotta, like, I bought the game through Steam, and then, like, when I first tried to go in, and it said it was at like 93% at the starting screen, I did have my streaming app open. I wasn't live or nothing, but I did have it open on my second monitor. But after I reduced all of the graphics to like the bare minimum. What was that?
Was OBS mirroring your screen?
It was like it showed the game inside of Streamlabs. But after I lowered the graphics all the way down, like I closed out of the game, I closed down my Streamlabs. So the only, like, when I restarted the game, the only thing I had open was the game, and I had my task manager pulled up just so I can keep track of like the performance and stuff. But task manager don't barely take up nothing on your computer. So yeah, like I literally just had the game open when I tried to start playing it, and even with just the game and the task manager open, it crashed on the opening cutscene on me like 3 different times. So I deleted the game.
Looking at the minimum system requirements, and you meet the minimum.
Exactly.
That doesn't make sense.
That's why I was
like, it doesn't make sense.
Like, that's why I was even, that's why I was like, oh, well, I mean, I know I don't meet the recommended specs, but I do meet the minimum specs, which was why I assumed that if I lowered all the settings down to their minimum, that I would be able to play the game. I'm like, even if I can't actually stream the game, like, as long as I can at least play it for now, and then, like, eventually I'll be able to upgrade my computer and stuff like that, and eventually I'd be able to stream. But I played the original Dragon's Dogma game and you know, shit like that, so I was super pumped to be able to play, and then wasn't able to play. So I deleted the game, and because I had less than... Because I know Steam does a thing where if you have less than 2 hours of playtime, you know, you can submit for a refund. My playtime was like 36 minutes. So I submitted for a refund. I'm waiting to see what happens with that and if they end up giving me my money back. But yeah, it wasn't a good experience. See, at least with me paying $90 for Diablo 4 like I did, at least I was able to play the game, even though it was rubber bandy. I'm assuming now I'm assuming that they have at least fixed the rubber banding problem. Like, the game itself isn't necessarily where everybody wants it to be, but I'm assuming that they have probably at least fixed the majority of, like, the actual performance issues. And now they're just working on, you know, making the game better. But yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 was not a fun experience for me. And I'm probably gonna have to wait, and like I'll probably just have to rebuy it again in like a year, year and a half after I'm able to get my PC upgraded.
Yeah.
Because eventually I do want to get a bigger case so that I can get a bigger power supply. And then, you know, I can go from 16 gigs of RAM to 32 gigs of RAM. Eventually I want to go from a graphics card with 8 gigs of VRAM up to one that's got 12. But you know, that all takes time and money, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But alright, well, I think I am actually going to jump out of here for a little bit. I think I'm going to shut the stream down for a little bit and probably try and get something to eat. I'm actually pretty hungry. I might end up streaming again here in a little while. I'm not sure, because we're getting ready to take vacation on the 22nd-ish. 21st or 22nd we'll be leaving. And I'm going to be driving during the nighttime. So I'm in the process of, like, switching my sleep around, so I'll be on more during the night than during the day, so. But alright, buddy, well, it was great to hear from you again. Yeah, if you end up getting back into Final Fantasy more often or whatever, definitely let me know.
I mean,
like,
that's all I've been playing now.
Okay,
If
yeah.
I'm being honest with you, this has been my life.
Okay, yeah, because I mean, I'm always down to play with other people. I kind of actually need to play with other people because I finally just finished doing the trial boss mounts for Heavensward. And that, you know, next I gotta do. How far what?
You got your trial mounts?
Yeah, I got the trial mounts for A Realm Reborn and for Heavensward. I actually managed to get all of them for Heavensward, but my Dark Knight, even with 640 item level at level 90 character level, my Dark Knight isn't quite strong enough for me to do the Stormblood ones.
Yeah, even I can't do Stormblood, and I'm like max high level on a warrior.
But if the two of us go in, you know, we could probably do the Stormblood ones.
Yeah, the only that I know that requires two is Susanoo.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, maybe because I'll probably stream Final Fantasy again tomorrow night. So I was gonna say, if you want, like, I can shoot you a message on Discord or whatever, when I get ready to start the stream, and if you're not doing nothing...
night, I'll be working.
You'll be working? Okay.
Thursday night and Friday night I'll be working, and I'm off on the weekend. But since you'll be on your way, like, Saturday's what, the 19th? 16th? 18th. It's a Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
I'll be over at Alex's house, so I'll bring my laptop with me. Probably get a couple things done.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, so I'll shoot you a message on Saturday or something, and we'll jump in, and maybe we can try and take out some of those Stormblood bosses and get some mounts and shit, and...
If they drop, but yeah.
Yeah, right. Alrighty,
That's I've been grinding the tombstones, so I don't have to do that. I just buy them.
Right. Yeah, that'd be nice. Alrighty, buddy. We'll talk to you in a couple days, then.
Alright, dog bees.
Yeah, later. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut the stream down for a little while. If you guys haven't done it yet, if you want to go ahead and smash that like button for the algorithm, I would super appreciate it. It really does help a lot with getting the content and other people's recommended feeds, so other people can also enjoy this content with us. Also, if you want to go ahead and hit that red subscribe button with notifications turned on, that also helps our community grow and the channel grow, and helps me reach my goal of 300 subscribers by the end of this year. And if you have notifications turned on, you guys can stay up to date with all of the Final Fantasy Endwalker content that I'm doing. And then, like I said just a minute ago, just a little while ago to my buddy, come the 17th, double XP for RuneScape is going to be dropping. I'm going to have 48 hours worth of in-game time to spend over a 10-day period. So starting on the 17th, which is Friday, I will be streaming a lot more RuneScape and a lot less Final Fantasy, at least for those first 48 hours. So you guys can keep up to date with the RuneScape content that I'll be doing as well. And with that being said, until next time, which will either be after I get something to eat or tomorrow after I wake up, this is your boy, your main man, your favorite streamer, Psychotic, saying, out.